Okay, welcome. This is day 2 of our blog or vlog, whatever it's called, of the Philippines Corona update. Keeping people informed of what's going on in the Philippines and what's going on around the world and what we can do about it, more importantly. Apparently I was able to download or upload the video yesterday. It took about 2.5 hours, so I'm going to try to compress this one, do a little better editing. I wasn't able to add any pictures. I really didn't try either. Got a little tired of it. And I didn't think I was going to be able to upload it anyway, so why put the effort into it until I know it's working? So I was able to do that. We're going to make a little more effort today. This video will hopefully be better. Anyone that did watch yesterday's video, I do apologize for that. All right. Did take a shower, comb my hair, and change the camera angle. Do apologize. The lighting is not very good. I need one more light, which I have somewhere, but I haven't bothered. Thankfully, I look so good anyway. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a bad angle. I just did make another short video. Tried to save it. I don't know where it went. Wasn't very good, so no problem, no loss. But we just wanted to talk about food supply. I'm not sure here in Cebu, in the Philippines. I have a fair amount of food here, but it's good. Water, electricity, that could all be a problem down the road, but we'll worry about that bridge when we come to it and it's on fire. And I can swim, but food in the United States, totally abundant. The United States produces food for the world. That's not going to be a problem. Now I'm going to put up here, or you may have to pretend like I put up here, and you can go and search for it and look at it. But the interview with Mr. Bloomberg, Mayor Bloomberg, about farmers and how easy that is. So even if all the farmers die, it's not a problem because we can just get new farmers. He said that farming is just a system. We can teach it to anybody. You dig a hole, put a seed in it, water it, and up comes corn. So on the bright side, if there is any disruption, if all the farmers die there, you can take maybe the homeless people in California, put them on farms with some very basic instructions, some seeds, and they'll just grow all the food we need. So that's no problem at all. I'm going to try to make another little section and then tie these all together. We are going to talk a little bit here in a moment about the potential treatments, because there are some new treatments that are very effective and fortunately pretty low tech, so they should be hopefully available. All right, I'm going to make this short because I don't know if I'm going to be able to compress this, and it may take 4 or 5 hours to upload or download, however that works. But as far as treatments go, there are some promising things. This was done in apparently in China, but we don't know any information coming out of China. You've got to just figure is suspect. Now, I am guessing that the Chinese are working on a vaccine, because it's very easy to come up with a vaccine. The tricky part is testing. You're supposed to test it on mice first to make sure it doesn't just kill them, and then some people, and a few more people. But I'm pretty sure the Chinese are doing live human testing right now on a vaccine. Probably many, many different types of vaccine. If people die, then they just know, well, that vaccine's no good. Fortunately, we have more people or volunteers. They do run a big transplant industry there with, again, volunteers. You could go to China, maybe not right now, but a month ago you could have gone to China and got a volunteer within 1 day to give you a liver or a lung or both liver and lung or whatever you needed. But as far as treatment for the communist Chinese virus, there is a malaria treatment. I don't recall the name, but it's on the internet all over the place. Very simple pill. I'm assuming it was invented in the 30s or 40s. It's off patent, readily available. I actually bought some here in the Philippines 2 weeks ago. You take 1 or 2 doses per day for 7 to 10 days, and it's apparently very effective in reducing the duration. I'm assuming it's a cure. It eliminates at least the side effects, and I think actually destroys the virus. The way it works is the virus is here, and there's your cell, and then they attach, and then if I'm doing this the right way, the virus opens the cell, goes inside, and then contaminates it, and then it mutates or grows from there. What this does is if you have zinc in the cell, the zinc apparently prevents the virus from either attaching or entering. And this malaria drug increases the amount of zinc by 5 or 10 times it's inside the cell. Now, I'm taking a multivitamin to have some zinc. Also, pumpkin seeds, very high in zinc. I fortunately got a good deal on 2 big bags of this, which I didn't think I'd find. But it doesn't do a whole lot of good to eat a bunch of zinc because the zinc doesn't get in your cells. It's not good at that. Now, this malaria drug increases the ability for your cells to absorb and hold zinc. And so that's apparently just zinc will do it, but you got to get the zinc in the cells. And this malaria drug encourages the cells to just hold zinc. I don't know why. So you want to take a supplement. It doesn't take a lot of zinc because it won't do any good by itself, or it won't do very much good by itself. Healthy diet, of course, is the best. And I also take vitamin D. There's a little bit of vitamin D. There was quite a bit of research that showed that vitamin D reduced by 50% the likelihood of getting the flu. I'm not sure if it was actually on the coronavirus, but it may have been on SARS. But the key with that is it's not a lot of vitamin D. You don't want to take a high dose of vitamin D because apparently when you get into the high dose, it diminishes the ability. So you want to take a normal dose, and that can even be done with a vitamin C or vitamin D supplement, just drinking some milk, or just going out in the sun for 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day to get enough exposure, and that makes the vitamin D, your body can convert sunlight into vitamin D in some magical way. So that helps. There's one other thing I was going to say. Oh, yeah, alcohol. You just can't go wrong with that. I mean, whatever. And alcohol is like any other, more the better. But so there is a promising, okay, and again, and then this malarial drug was invented, I believe, in the 30s by Germany. So it's going to be very easy to produce. A Bayer company did just give 4 million units or 4 million doses, I'm not sure, to the government. So they have some in the U.S. Probably not a lot, not a lot of malaria in the U.S. I was able to find some here, but I had to go to 5 or 6 pharmacies to find it. And then I had to go to one that would give it to me without a prescription. But so it's not going to be something you can buy in the U.S., but I think it's something that can be cranked out and produced quickly because it's not high tech. Again, it was made almost 100 years ago, 50, 70 years ago. It's off patent. A lot of third world countries make it. Places where they have malaria have it in stock and are able to produce it themselves or buy it cheap enough. So I think probably converting a vitamin company production, you could make the malaria disease. I'm not sure what's in it, but it's not. It's not going to take the Chinese to help, which is kind of key. And I believe that they know. The Chinese know that if they make a vaccine and don't share it, there's going to be some issues. And like Donald Trump or not, he's unstable enough to threaten them with nukes, and even show them how they work. And the Chinese military is growing like crazy, and in 10 years is going to be a threat to the U.S. Well, not anymore. Would have been a threat to the U.S. in 10 years, but those days are over. Right now, the Chinese military is not a threat. They're pretty much incompetent. They're not tested. And Taiwan is right next door. Taiwan is ready to F them up for any reason. And Taiwan also knows now is a better time to fight them than 10 years from now. So I think the Chinese are not the Chinese people. The Chinese people are no problem. There's a lot of Chinese in the Philippines. Actually, most of the successful businesses, or a lot of the successful businesses here, are run by Chinese or Chinese-Filipino mix, half Chinese, where they brought in the new Chinese blood, married into Filipino families. Very, very hardworking and very nice people. The government is the problem. It's the Communist Party of China is the issue, not the Chinese people. Donald Trump knows that. His problem is with the Communist Chinese Party, and everyone's problem is going to be with the Communist Chinese Party. They're the ones that hid this virus, pretend like it didn't happen, spread it. You're seeing problems in Italy. Italy has a lot of contact, financial connections to the Chinese. They were warned about that. Let's not forget that. They were warned, and they chose not to, and now they've got a lot of the Communist Chinese virus there. Philippines, a lot of connection with China, a lot of financing from Chinese, a lot of buildings being built, projects being built by Chinese and Chinese labor. So I'm surprised that things haven't gotten worse here. I'm hoping it just isn't going to get as bad as Italy. It's not that they have completely underreported, don't have the ability to test or that thing, which is probably more likely. But hopefully things will work out. Okay, I'm going to try to upload this with my little box here with the internet, and I'm sure I can do it because you know what? I can get porn out of that thing, so I can put this into it. And just wishing everyone good luck. Tomorrow's video will hopefully be a little better. Hopefully this will actually upload. I'm going to try to link 3 sections that I made. And remember, right over here, is it over here I wanted to put the pictures? Or over here? I'll put them over here. No, over here. So remember, pretend like I had some good graphics here, charts going up, a picture of a power plant, a farm, corn growing, stuff like that. And maybe tomorrow or maybe next week, I will actually have little pictures over there, at least a kitten, something. We will see you later. And remember, if you want to, even though this isn't a very good video, at least like it and hit subscribe, because I promise you, if nothing else, I'll at least figure out how to post porn on here, but I'll try to make a more informative and entertaining video. Everyone, keep smiling, do what you can for yourself and help other people. And remember, the people that are working right now, truck drivers, just the guy in the grocery store stocking the shelves, those are the heroes right now. And be nice to them and just thank them even. See what you do. Good luck. Peace out. I'll try that. I always see people in the videos doing that. Peace out.